We have some rumours that have come to light just recently for Doctor Who, and yes, it has been a while since we have looked at Doctor Who news in particular on this channel. However, the role is now, according to The Sun, a poisoned chalice. Hello and welcome back to Chat About It, Don't Shout About It with me, Rachel, the Queen of the Woke, as crowned by one of my haters.
I crown you Queen of the Woke!
Let's chat about it. Sorry I didn't upload any videos in the week. As you know, things have been hectic just here recently for me. So I've been sort of a bit not regular with my videos, and it was relieving itself, and then it got a bit bad again. But however, now the issues from last week have actually resolved themselves, thankfully. Things will hopefully go back to normal this week. We've got no review today, but we are going to discuss this Doctor Who news, and I will be getting Silver Nemesis ready for you for next week. So the news article that I have today is from The Sun, so please do take everything with a pinch of salt, and please let me know what you think of this in the comment section below, what you make of this current quote-unquote development. By the way, if you can't see the comments, then switch off the ad blocker, refresh, and then you will be able to see them. YouTube are doing this weird thing at the moment that blocks people who have got ad blockers from seeing the comments section. Right, so let's take a look. This is from The Sun, sorry. Who's next? Future of Billie Piper's Doctor Who role revealed as bosses try to revive the show after backlash over woke storylines. BBC bosses are struggling to find a new Doctor Who star amid claims the role is poisoned after storylines alienated fans. The backlash has delayed plans for a new series following Ncuti Gatwa's decision to leave the Time Lord role just after 2 series. The wording, right? So let's start with that. The wording right here. The backlash delayed plans for a new series. Did it really? This is the sort of mentality that is part of the problem. Blame the fans instead of listening to the fans. Now, I am not saying that The Sun are doing that. However, it has become a common thread of the fans being the problem instead of the story being the problem itself and the production team that goes on behind it, as much as blaming the face of the show is one. I thought that Disney and Bad Wolf did test screenings, unless I got that wrong, and it would be obvious from the internet that the feedback was really, really bad, so it would have been worth changing whilst they had the chance, but they chose not to. So the article goes on to say, viewers of season 15 finale last saw Ncuti, 33, regenerate into Billie Piper, 43, who had appeared as Doctor Who's sidekick, Rose Tyler, between 2005 and 2013. The Sun can reveal the actress and singer, she don't really sing anymore, anyway, will not be the new incumbent as producers continue their hunt. They will have to act as fast as they are committed to a Christmas special. An insider said from the moment it was confirmed Ncuti was leaving, bosses have subtly been putting out feelers among the industry for an actor who could play the Doctor. So Billie will not, according to this rumour, be the new Doctor. Firstly, thank goodness. And secondly, good luck to RTD for getting out of this one without moving after creating one of the biggest, silliest ideas you have ever had and convoluted your own writing. I would have been absolutely fine with it fading out on Ncuti as the regeneration is happening, or fading to black as his face disappears. Sticking Billie's head on his shoulders at the end was a terrible move. It was only done to try and hype up people, and whilst it did, it really failed more so than anything, because now you've got to explain all of that and work out how to get over that mountain of a molehill that you made for yourself. The article goes on to say, despite once being one of TV's most coveted roles, it is now seen as a bit of a poisoned chalice. Plus, anyone taking on the job will want to know if it's going to be a one-off festive special or go beyond that, as they will want to plan their work overload over the coming years. So this was an insider quote, "The last series of Doctor Who marked the end of the BBC's multi-million deal with Disney Plus. A poisoned chalice." Well, that says a lot if people are apparently saying that Ncuti, well, he got out of there because he was either fired or he noticed the damage it was doing to his career. Chibs bowed out at the same time as Jodie, citing, I think it was family reasons. Now, Jodie was family reasons. She was pregnant. But Chibs, I don't know, man. But he bowed out pretty quickly, and it is common for a producer to see more than one doctor. But, you know, not in this case. Or showrunner, I should say. Tennant was brought back because the show was failing. All these little incidences that we've had are a key factor to telling performers if a show is worth working on or not. They are going to struggle with finding a new casting for this. I think it's at the stage with this show where it just needs to stop or it needs to rest. I know I am in the rest camp, all right? It's an IP, and IPs don't stay away forever. Now, there will still be news to come, but if I were in any other actor's shoes, I know I would stay away from the role with the current state that it is in. Taking the role of the Doctor after Gatwa would probably be career ending, or almost career ending. You will notice how little we have seen of Gatwa recently. Yes, he has been on the stage. That's very true, but he really hasn't appeared on TV all that much since he left the show, and it probably will be quite a while before we see him on the BBC again. It's very easy, though, to blame the face of the show entirely, but he's not entirely responsible for the mess. That mess started way before RTD came in to save the show, when they decided that they were going to go with a female doctor, and then unwrite a load of hardcore established canon for the show. The show is not in a good enough place for actors to swing to the role to completely. They would probably have to pay a fortune to the actor coming in. There doesn't seem to be any consistency or any reliability from the role either currently. The show has been manhandled and taken down a path so far gone that there will be little hope for it at this stage. What we need is a competent sci-fi and history drama writer who understands the hardcore values of those two genres, the established canon, the hard canon, and the soft canon. I think that will be what could save it, really. But seeing as RTD is writing the Christmas special, I don't hold out high hopes for that happening anytime soon. But he's writing the Christmas special mostly because he's got a mess to fix. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please feel free to subscribe because it is free. Check out some of the other content I have picked out for you. Chat about it, don't shout about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget you can join me on my other platforms as well. I've got YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, X, TikTok, Instagram, Locals, Substack, and I also have a Discord. Everything is linked below.